Achuta, 뭔가 군비스 돌비 기구야나, 동 바투가스 막텔레야. ronda dijo tonga kun hankari, wana kun bes ching balamule, tungking ba nunotak, tukning chatukunde mulerabes. Mucho shot bakat. Kienono namapaole rachikun. Ta kumjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu itabo dunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo podadara naka kumbis mule rabes. Jedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nunya. Tong patukashmak talea. ronda dijo tonga kun hankari. Wana kun bez ching balamule tungking ba nunotak. Tukning chatukunne mule rabes. Kachikun ida donga. Yeking kuno ba mule rachikun. Slimo podonar biodunga kun kabe. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualeo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chila mulane nindubobo. Onga kumbis chang ba mulera. Ronda dijo tonga kun hankari. Wana kun bez ching balamule tungking ba nunotak. Tukning chatukunde mulerabes. Kachikun ida donga. Yeking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundio dunga kun kabe. Ronda dijo donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tungking ba nunotak. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida donga. Yeking kuno ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundio dunga kun kabe. Ronda dijo donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tungking ba nunotak. Tukning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ida donga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. Runda dihodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun mulerabes. Mucho shak pakant. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it, and it drops. I walk up over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? Why?
Bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it, and it drops. I walk up over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? Why? Hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders. Never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there. And all of a sudden, I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. And I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Greetings, Apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help you with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here in Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Nettic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriaz are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Pathhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by pathhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dock the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some areas. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those cat hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handed standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? Ah, please. So, what do you want to know? Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kingpaija, Slimapo Duama? Runda di Hotonga kun Hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulera bez. Ta kung just takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak telea. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera. Muchashat pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Akupa chekopa. Gino mulera kingpaija. Kislimupo duama. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera. Ta kung just takmiki grabulmogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Tolpa bank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Muchashat pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun.
Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there have been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know? You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Ako pa, Cheko pa. Gino mulera king paija, slimo po duama. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tongking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun ne mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo po donar rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tuk ning chatukunde mulerabes. Akupa chekopa. Gino mulera king paija. Kislima podo wama. Takunjus takniki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita mo dunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chutchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mulera best. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkunu pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakanta. Kiyeno no nama paole rachikun.
Is there any other information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KOTOR. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information you need? I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Akupa chekopa. Gino mulera king paija. Kislima podwama. Akupa chekopa. Gino mulera king paija. Kislima podwama. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tuk ning chatukune mulerabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinkunu ba mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakanta. Kiyeno no nama paole rachikun.
Is there any other information you need? I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not KOTOR's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KOTOR. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you want to know? Right. So, what do you want to know? Right. So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Akupa, Chekopa, Gino Mulera Kenpaija, Slimapo Duama? Tong abong siya umninang, wanga kundis keng balemuraya. Shoni yon tunjiji idadwana, kavavol pa mulji kumana? Di hotonga kun hankabi, wana kun bez ching palamule, tungking ba nunotek, tukning chatukune mulerapes. Akupa chekopa, Gino mulera kenpaija, slimapo duama? Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tungking ba nunotek, tukning chatukune mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedi Badawana ni di bobo, tong nabungsha nununya. Tung patukas magtalea. Ta kung just tak Miki grabul moko. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale o ganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis. Mule rabes. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mule rabes. Tong abom sha umninang. Wanga kumbis king balemuraya. Shoni yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababol bam uji gumana. Ta kung just tak Miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale o ganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis. Mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Yekin kuno pa mule ratikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mule rabes. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Sila mulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulira.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Ta kung just tak Miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale o ganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka. Abola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Yekin kuno pa mule ratikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Sila mulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulira.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Achuta. Onga kumbis dolbi kikugut miana. Tong patugas maktelea.